How you doing? If you're seeing this video, the first thing you need to know is that you have a harvest coming, okay? It means that you have been putting in work, that you have been planting seeds, that you have been attending to your garden. And that can be physically, but I'm also speaking metaphorically. Fall equinox was yesterday, the beginning of the fall season. So this is the season of reaping the harvest, of receiving the blessings that you have worked for, that you have earned, right? And everybody's harvest is not the same. Everybody's harvest looks different. But if you're seeing this video, you're part of this collective that has been putting in the work, not just physically, but spiritually. And I wanted to do a reading to kind of tap into the energy and to see what this fall season is bringing. And the question is, what is your harvest going to look like? Okay. So thank you to my angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, highest truth and compassion for your divine guidance, for your love, for your protection, as I invite you into my space and we get into this energy of what is the collective's harvest going to look like. Thank you, Spirit. I want to blow my 528 hertz whistle for a few seconds. This is just to clear the energy, to invite the energy of love into the space, and to bring grounding and balance. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, okay. I was about to run out of breath. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Okay, let's tap into this energy, y'all. I know a huge part of the collective has been putting in massive work when it comes to your journey, your spiritual growth. You've been really putting in the work, and so yeah, I feel like Spirit just wants to come in and inspire and encourage you and let you know that your work is not in vain. Um, and let's see what that looks like. What does your harvest look like? Thank you, Spirit. What does the harvest for the collective look like? I am starting with the angels and ancestors oracle deck here. We're gonna see, what does your harvest look like this fall? Thank you, Spirit. I dropped one, so let me get it, because I feel like I'm supposed to take it. All right. So we're starting with great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. We have heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. As I just caught 333 on the timer. And then we have arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. So the first thing that your well, I don't say the first thing your guides, but the first thing I'm picking up is protection. So there's something about you being extra protected around this season, and not just this season, but as you move forward on your journey. As you move forward from the fall season moving forward, there's a shift happening for you in which you require protection from all areas. Like, you have full protection surrounding you as you move forward on your journey. There is protection surrounding you. There is protection in front of you that you can't even see. There's protection behind you. See these arrows pointing in the back? So even if someone tries to come at you from behind, or something from your past tries to resurface to pull you back, you're protected from it, right? Heavily protected. So for a lot of the collective, you can expect to feel extremely safe, extremely protected, to be extremely safe and protected. There's something that you are manifesting as you move forward on your journey. You're manifesting something. Actually, what I feel like is a lot of some things that you have been manifesting are coming in. Like you are receiving, your manifestations are about to start raining down. I just saw rain and felt rain coming down. Your manifestations are about to start raining down on you this fall season. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that. We have Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Absolutely. So some of you guys, you felt heavy in your heart chakra. You've felt really heavy. But see, there's been, what's happening is there's a complete healing of the heart chakra, actually, because you've been through some things. Like your heart, the heart chakra is I'm feeling like a golden heart chakra. And what I mean by that is like how precious gold is, but how soft gold is. Like that's how I'm feeling with the heart chakra. It's like you're softening your heart chakra, but your heart chakra is also very powerful. Very, gold is powerful. Like gold is very magnetic, right? And so you are opening your heart, softening your heart, but there's something about your heart chakra going through a transformation to where, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's protected, open but protected, not hardened. There's an outer shell that is maybe the most dense part of it, but that's protection. That's layers of protection. Okay. So your harvest is allowing yourself or experiencing the energy of love again, right? Some of you guys have been closed off. Like you've been harvesting, you've been doing the work, you've been planting seeds, but maybe you haven't been working on yourself in the area of the heart. Maybe your heart has been closed off. Maybe there's some experiences that you've had that have caused you to close off in that area. This fall, that's cleared. This fall, the energy of true love, of unconditional love, and especially self-love too, divine love and self-love, it flows through you again. You are opening up and allowing it to flow through you. And what's important here for you, and I feel like this is the biggest part for the collective, is to let yourself be loved. Because I feel like you don't have much of a problem loving, right? In this collective, you're someone that you don't have a problem loving, showing love, giving love, being an example of what love can look like. But I feel like you might be someone that has a hard time receiving it, hard time allowing someone else to give that to you. Okay. I'm also being drawn to this ring. So for some of you guys, your harvest could be an engagement or a marriage. We have this rose here, which for me that represents forever, like a love that lasts forever, a deep, passionate, grounded love that lasts forever, right? Some of you guys is reconnecting with that part of you that part of you that allows that energy to flow, like you were disconnected from that. It's all due, it's related to the understanding, the consciousness too. Like your consciousness, you are, this fall, you're receiving these insights, or you have this awakening that you now know that closing off the heart is not the way. Like not refusing and rejecting that love energy is not the way, right? That the way to heal is the opposite, is to open it up, to let it flow. Okay, that's beautiful. For some of you guys, we have great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So some of you guys are literally teachers, right? You could be a teacher in this physical realm. You could be a school teacher or something like that. Or you could teach something. You could teach music. You could teach classes, whatever. We learn from one another. Actually, when you think about it, everybody is teachers. Like literally, every being on this earth is a teacher, because we all teach each other. We learn from each other. But I'm talking to my collective of spiritual teaching, because it says you learn from your spiritual experiences. So we're getting, so you're reflecting, but you're also understanding how your experiences have gotten you to where you are. And that's because you're going to help others do the same. You're going to help others get to where you are. So what your harvest, the harvest is the consciousness, the understanding, the clarity of, oh, I just felt like who you are, where you are, how you got there, so that you can then take that knowledge and share it and spread it. And it has a lot to do with manifestation. Manifestation, obviously, I feel like this is a depiction of Jesus. So that Christ consciousness energy. And so I've read these all separately, and now that I kind of move my energy back and kind of put this together, because there's a message here with all of these together also. You have learned or mastered, I won't say mastered, but you are flowing Christ consciousness energy. This fall, Christ consciousness is flowing through you. You've healed your heart. For those of you that have been working on it, you've healed your heart through Christ consciousness. You help others heal through Christ consciousness. So this fall, wow, some of you guys are being set free this fall. You're being set free. Free to go into the world, free to go teach. That's it. Free to go teach, to go spread your light, to be who you came here to be. And you're taking off. Like, look at the arrow. Like, that's how this comes together. Because you healed and opened your heart, and you're letting that energy flow. You've released a lot of the collective. Most of the collective have been able to heal and release from those experiences that maybe at some point you thought was punishment, was karma, wondered why it was happening to you, knowing that you didn't deserve it, questioning if you were like a good person. You've healed those experiences. You've healed those experiences by flowing that divine love through you to you, allowing others to experience it. You've healed, elevated your consciousness by raising your vibration. So there's an understanding now. And as you are placed in position and getting ready to take off and move forward, you're heavily protected. Collective, you about to do some great things. You about to do some great things. What else do I want? I want to pull from this deck. That's dope. That's dope. What does your harvest look like? Your harvest looks like you going out into the world and teaching others how to align with themselves spiritually, how to heal their hearts, how to let the energy of love flow through them, how to manifest, how to set themselves free. Okay? That's dope. Thank you, Spirit, for the message. What else? What else does the collective harvest look like? What does your harvest look like? What does it look like? Because you've been putting in the work. You've been doing what you have to do. If your work season wasn't really a work season, or I will say if your work season didn't look like a work season, if it felt more like a rest season or a down season, understand that doesn't mean that it wasn't work, right? Some of you, your work for the past 6 months, 3 months, or 9 months has been rest. That's been your work. Rest, recovery, surrender. That's been your work. But it's still work, right? Let's see. What does your harvest look like? What does your harvest look like? uncharted sea. Okay. So some of you guys are going places that you probably never dreamed you would go. I'm talking like physical travel. Like some of you guys literally traveling across seas. You could be taking on a ship. You could be taking a ship across the sea somewhere. You get what I'm saying? To places that you never dreamed you would go. But this is about on a deeper, I guess, a deeper but higher perspective. This is about uncovering things, right? Because water is the emotions, and this water is very dark. And dark doesn't always mean bad. It just means, for me, it means deep. It means important. It means valuable. In this sense, right? You're uncovering things that are that many people don't get to know. You're learning things that many people don't get to know. You're understanding things that many people don't get to understand. You're taking a journey also. I feel like your harvest is taking a long, drawn out journey. But this journey is not, it's not about learning anymore. Okay? It's not about learning. It's about experiencing. And I'm getting like tasting food, hearing music, immersing yourself in different cultures. Like you're going this for some of you, your harvest this fall is taking an extended vacation, if you want to call it, extended retreat somewhere where you are experiencing and exploring different cultures, connecting with different people, but also at the same time uncovering some deeper insights, uncovering deeper knowledge, deeper wisdom. I'm also feeling like there are places that you need to go. There are places that you need to go in order to unlock certain things, in order to retrieve certain aspects of your energy, or maybe you're planning your energy somewhere. Like it's important that you're being drawn to certain places because that's where you need to go. Like it's a part of your journey. You're also receiving direction. Like I feel like a lot of the collective, and then I'm being drawn to the arrow again. A lot of the collective, your journey has been kind of all over the place. Like, but it's like, and I'm getting like having to really trust and have faith, and trust your intuition rather than receiving divine, straightforward guidance, right? You are definitely guided, but the way your guidance came through, a lot of times it's like it's not clear, it's not straightforward. It makes you think, but the whole point was the test of faith. Do you truly trust your intuition? Do you trust your divine guidance? You've elevated from that also, and so your fall season, you experience what it's like to be guided without to be I don't know how to put it, guided, but clearly guided, straightforwardly guided, where you're not having to, where you're not feeling like you have to figure things out, or you're not clear on certain things, where you feel like you're being left in the dark. That's not happening anymore. Like it's the direction is straightforward. You guys are straightforward with you, because you're ready now, right? You have into me I see. And so again, there's this deeper learning, a deeper understanding of yourself, of your soul, of who you are, where you come from, why you're here. Like you understand on a certain level to an extent who you are, why you're here, your purpose. But there's still more that you want to discover. There's still more that you feel like, some of you guys feel like there's a lot missing, right? You're uncovering who you are, why you're here, where you come from. And to me, I want to get the book because I feel like there's something here that I need to tap on. And to me, I see key concepts. This says intimacy, trust in another, dropping shields and rigid boundaries to allow connection. The willingness to be vulnerable. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is about you discovering your own vulnerabilities, where they come from. Discovering 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 why you love so much, why this energy of love flows through you so much. Discovering your origin. That's what it is. 8. 8 is what? The infinity sign. Some of you collective are souls, energy sparks that were here from the beginning of time, beginning of creation. That's where you come from. That's how far your lineage goes back, how far your origin goes back. And you're discovering that, you're learning that about yourself. Wow, that's dope. That's dope. I'm also getting like, because you got these wings on the crown. On the crown chakra. And the wings kind of look like a crown also. And that just gives me like, royalty. But also like, it makes me feel like being very connected to the universe. Like that's what I'm getting. Like, yeah. That's dope. So your harvest looks like discovering your origin, right? Having a clear understanding of who you are, where you come from. And for some of you guys, it could be your purpose. I feel like a lot of the collective knows and understands, but there's something about having that clarity. I'm also getting, for some of you guys, your harvest is the ability to look into your Akashic records. The ability to understand, the understanding of how that works. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? What does your harvest look like? Oh, look at this. I don't feel like I'm supposed to take all these. We'll see though. The first card is bearing fruit. This is the card of abundance in this deck, right? We're talking about harvest. When I think about fall, the first thing I think about are the leaves on the trees. Your harvest, collective, is abundance, okay? If you feel like you've been lacking, or feel like there's not enough, if you've been struggling to maintain stability, there's a new abundant energy, and this is a new experience because the energy has already been there. The energy is deeply rooted. When we talk about discovering your origin, discovering where you come from, a lot of the collective, your lineage, you come from an abundant lineage, an abundant bloodline, an abundant spiritual lineage. Like you are unlocking fruit that was planted by your ancestors that they didn't get to experience, they didn't get to harvest. You get to harvest the fruit that your ancestors planted. Yo, some of y'all are coming into money like you've never seen it, like unbelievable money beyond what you can imagine. I want to look at the book on that card too, cause yeah, is this the right book? I think this is the right book. Yeah, it is. I'm looking at that page. And look, that's funny. This page is torn out. Bearing fruit. It says key concepts: birthing, the results of hard work, an idea or consistent thought manifesting into form. What did I say? Some of you guys, you've been manifesting something, and it's happening this fall. Okay. The relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs. Yeah. I think I'm gonna read this too. If your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world? There is always a correlation between what you see, what you expect to see, what you intend consciously, and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive. Moving from the realm of non ordinary reality to ordinary reality, you birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumption about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen, or when you are particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Wow. So again, like your ability to manifest is heightened during this fall season. You know what stood out to me though is the idea not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative, your intentions, right? And your assumptions about others, right? Judging, comparing. But for this collective, that could be just a little bit of a, I don't like to say warning, but like just a nudge to remind you of your intentions, right? To remind you of your awareness of your intentions and also what you project and what you think about other people, what you create for other people, especially when you're not supposed to be creating for other people. If I am constantly projecting something on you, the way I feel about you, the way I think about you, and who I think you are, who you're supposed to be, I am creating a reality for you that may not even be yours or be aligned with you. And so what I create for you, if it's not for you, doesn't align with you, it's going to be reflected back to me, right? And now I get to reap a sour harvest, basically. You get what I'm saying? Anyhow, I feel like for most of this collective, that's not something that we worry about. That's not something that resonates with us. I think this collective has done the work, right? I think this collective has done the work. Nobody's perfect, but I think for the most part, this collective is aligned, right? Aligned and moving with pure intention, right? We also have a higher view that came out. So what does some of the collective, for some of the collective, your harvest is elevating in your consciousness, right? Seeing things from a higher view. I'm also getting elevating, like literally elevating, like so some of you guys are flying, like flying, taking flight somewhere, because I get looking down on the world, right? But it's really about your consciousness. It's about your understanding, your understanding, your overstanding. Um, like some of the collective is you crush it when it comes to this journey, this spiritual journey, this spiritual thing. You are literally crushing it. And it's not about putting you on a pedestal or anything, but it is about acknowledging um, the fact that you're amazing, that you're great, that you have purpose, that you are wise, that you are connected, that you are powerful, that you are gifted. That's dope. Like some of you guys are being, because I'm getting like, you're you could have a new spirit guide or something coming in who is about to show you the ropes, kind of thing, taking you on this tour and kind of showing you the ropes, teaching you certain things, showing you certain things on a whole different level, a whole different perspective, that brings so much clarity. And then if we kind of look at this from a more, I guess, 3D point of view and at a 3D level of consciousness, it's like learning more about growth, learning more about spirituality, learning more about how you fit into spirituality, um, reaping the harvest that you've planted at work. So some of you guys are like you work. Some of you guys work a job, but you've been putting in a lot of work at that job. There's something coming there also, like a promotion, or could be a raise. Someone has been working really hard to get into a certain position. I'm seeing like a woman. I'm seeing a suit, a woman in a suit, short hair, like pixie cut hair. You've been working to get some kind of position. Something about keys and a key ring too. But you've been working to get some kind of position at work, and it's about to come through. Yeah, it's going to come through. Wow. And I'm also getting though, like, so it was probably supposed to go to someone else, but the divine has worked things and shift things in your favor because it wasn't just. It should have been yours, but it was going to go to someone else. But there was divine intervention here because the divine saw it. Your ancestors saw what was happening. So this leader who was supposed to give you this position is kind of like not really wanting to, but they don't have a choice. They have to. Okay, that's specific for somebody. But congrats on that. What else, Spirit? What does your harvest look like? What does the harvest for the collective look like this fall? Let's see what else. I'm gonna move these over, and I'm gonna go back to the angels and ancestors back here. Or no, I'm not. Oh, we're gonna go into the priestess of light deck. Okay. What does your harvest look like? Just saw 3311 on the timer. What does your harvest look like, collective? What does your harvest look like? Yo, look at this. I'm telling you, the abundance card in this deck, the abundance card in another deck. What does that mean? Gathering of blessings. 44. I'm telling you, I'm not one that's big on like just saying, oh, you're gonna get money just to say it. Like, no. I say it when I feel it. When I get that feeling, or when I hear it, which now I think about it, I've probably only heard it like twice. Okay, but anyhow, y'all about to have some money. That's just the bottom line. Harvest. That's an abundance card. Gathering of blessings. So it's not it's not just money. It is definitely money, right? You got 44 here too. 4 is all about stability, solid foundation. And for a lot of the collective, you haven't been able to experience stability and a solid foundation because you haven't had access to money. A lot of you guys, your ancestors, your guides, your angels were holding back on this harvest and this blessing for the right time. Now is the right time. And gathering your blessings. Oh, okay, I see. There are many different blessings that are about to flow in for you. I'm about to get the book on this. And then they want me to just pull because we're going to just start talking about what blessings are coming, right? But let's first look at this card, 44. Harvest, gathering of blessings. It says, when you receive this card, you are being put on notice that your harvest is coming. There's a project or a goal to which you have devoted much effort and attention, and you are about to reap the rewards. You've planted your intentions with care and taken the action needed to tend the seeds and cause them to thrive. So, if you haven't already seen the fruits of your labor growing in your life, be aware of the potential bountiful results about to come your way. If there is some work yet to be done, consider the best course of action and make that a priority. Even as you are harvesting the blessings of past actions, you are planting the seeds of future outcomes. So, as you ready yourself for the coming harvest, also know that your sacred appreciation for the gifts you're receiving will be seeding the energetic fields with even more joyous results. So there's this it's like a trickle down effect, a domino effect, because as your blessings start to flow in, it raises your vibration. You feel this strong sense of gratitude that then fuels the next blessing, fuels, energizes, gives energy and power to your next manifestation, the next thing that you are drawn in, you are pulling into yourself. There are many blessings that are about to rain down for you, collective. And so I want to pull, let's see what these blessings look like. Okay. What blessings are coming in? I'm going to pull some more of these cards. What are some of these blessings at the collective? Oh, you know what? Let me get mine. Let's get mine. I don't know which deck I want to use. I'm kind of feeling excited over here about this, but let's see what there's. So for a lot of the collective, there's a gathering of blessings. Remember, I said it's not just one thing. Your harvest is a gathering of blessings, and this is what that gathering of blessings is going to look like. What is it? What are these blessings, Spirit? Mature man. And so some of you guys, your blessing is related to a father figure, a teacher, someone who you look up to, someone who you mentor. So you're meeting someone like okay, I'm getting a few different messages. Some people you're there's a guy that's coming in that's revealing themselves to you. That actually is they actually lived on this earth. They were a I don't know why it's saying watchman. I heard watchman. But they are a guide. They're revealing themselves to you. Like they've been seeing and watching and helping you like from a distance, but they're a guide, a new guide. They also there's something about they're related to you in some way too. But this is far back in your lineage, okay? Way far back. What else, Spirit? Child, yo. Some of you guys are finding out that you are pregnant or that you will be expecting a child. Yeah. I'm also getting something about some of you guys are learning that your child is gifted. I don't know why I'm getting like healing too. So some of you guys have children that are like also very gifted. So they're heavily protected too. There's something about healing though here. Like, so, oh, healing your inner child. So some of you guys are healing your inner child this fall. But no, it's not just that. It's if you have a child that has suffered from some kind of diagnosis or sickness or something like that, it's like there could be a miracle happening where all of a sudden it fixes itself, it resolves itself, it's gone. Okay, what else, Spirit? Occupation, a new job. So some of you guys are getting your dream job that you've always wanted. There could be some people that literally your dream job is to be a fashion designer or a designer of some sort, where you work with fabrics, and you're landing some type of dream job or dream opportunity, or you're getting some kind of idea. There's an idea that comes to you. The light bulb comes on and you get this idea that literally catapults you into like fame, into demand, right? What else, Spirit? What are these gathering of blessings? Family rooms. So some of you guys are getting an upgrade in your house. You're either getting a new house or you are upgrading your current home, updating your current home. I feel a lot of energy like moving to a bigger home to where you literally can have your whole family there if you want it. I also feel like healing happening within your families. So there's been things that have been covered within your family that maybe have been like, yeah, that were not supposed to be, I guess, talked about or discussed or touched on. That those things are actually, we're starting to touch on some things here. So it's healing within your family, okay? Like having conversations that need to happen. Also learning about your family's lineage too. Learning like who's who in your family. How you're connected to, some of you are connected to some really powerful and important people from the past. And you're learning that and you're finding that out. Some of you guys are receiving a house, like the big house that I'm talking about. It could be a house that was left to you, or somehow you are inheriting it from a family member. What else, Spirit? Oh, I forgot. This one came out. Unexpected income. So a lot of collective. Again, you're getting money out of nowhere. Someone could be gifting you some money. I feel like someone important, someone big, someone that's very wealthy is gifting you money, and it's unexpected. You have no idea where it's come from. You may not even know this person. They don't even know you. But there is a gift here. Someone is led and inspired by something that you do, or they see you, and they're inspired by you and they want to help you. They feel an urge. This is divine intervention. They feel an urge to gift you with money. Okay. They also you could be invited to come and like live with someone that is extremely wealthy. In order to like help you for like a short-term time or something like that too. What else, Spirit? What other blessings are coming in? House. I'm telling you. Look, and this is the same. I was drawn to the house in the background. I think this is the same house. I'm just talking about somebody is about to, yeah, somebody is receiving some, like, a massive amount of money, and you're about to buy a new home. You're about to buy yourself a new house, like your dream home. You're about to be able to buy yourself your dream home in that gated community that you dream about. That's dope. You're moving. Yeah. Somebody's definitely moving to like a mansion. What other blessings? Expectation. Okay. You have 28, 10. The waiting is over. Yo, 10 is completion. Completion of expectation. Like, so you've been waiting. Like some of this collective, you have been waiting for your blessings to come in. You've been waiting for your harvest. You've been waiting for this moment. You've been expecting it. This is your moment. This is where you receive your harvest. What you've been waiting for, what you've been expecting, what you've been putting the work in for, what you've been manifesting, it's showing up. It's showing up for you this fall. Whatever it is. Completion. 28 is 10. That's completion. It's over. You're not expecting anything anymore. It's there already. It's showing up for you. Okay? I'm going to wrap it up right there, but I always want to leave you guys with a message before I close out the reading. Thank you, spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, highest truth, and compassion, for your divine love, for your grace, for the message of the blessings that are coming. Y'all, I'm seeing so much abundance here, so much healing, so many new opportunities coming in for the collective, new houses, healing amongst family, meeting new people, soul people, being connected and introduced to new soul guides, being placed in alignment, moving forward on your path, on your journey, digging deeper into understanding who you are, elevating in your consciousness, loving and allowing yourself to be loved by letting the divine energy or the energy of divine love flow through you, being set free, teaching, learning, reflecting from your spiritual experiences. This is alignment for you, collective. This is what your harvest looks like. This is what it looks like for this collective. And it's dope. To wrap it up, help. That's a great card to come out as like a wrap up here. Because what does help mean? For me, there are a few messages here. The first one is you can always count on and depend on your higher power for help. You are never alone, okay? Even physically, if you feel like you don't have physical support, the help you need in the physical, you can always lean on your spiritual help, your higher power. They will move things. They will bring people. They will give you what you need if you need help, okay? That's for whoever needed it. But I feel like as it relates to this message and this reading, what this is about you. This is a reminder for you to understand that the reason why you are being placed in this position, the reason why you're about to receive all this harvest, is because, yes, you put the work in, you earned it, you're worthy, you deserve it. A lot of you guys, this is your birthright. Like, there are many reasons. But Spirit wants you to never forget that you are being put in this position to help others, right? That's so important that you never forget that. Never forget to give back. Never forget to pour and plant seeds for others. There are going to be a lot of people that reach out to you that need your help. And it doesn't mean that you have to help every single person that comes to you and asks you for help. But what it means is be discerned. Use your discernment. Trust your intuition. You will feel and you will know who you are meant to help and maybe who you're not. But never close your heart off. Understand, just as if you always have divine help available to you, you can be that source of divine help for others, but do it in a healthy way, a way that is balanced, a way that does not take away from you, right? Does not drain you, okay? And with that, I'm going to wrap up this reading. Thank you so much. Love and light. And I'm excited to hear to see the blessings and the harvest that you receive. All right? Love and light.